everyone. It is July 2nd of 2015, and that means that 1 month from tomorrow is my surgery. I was tagged a while back from, I believe, Kara, and she tagged me for the 14 questions, so I thought I better get this out of the way. I've been thinking about it all week, and I'm finally getting around to making a video. And I have not been able to find anybody that hasn't already been tagged. So if you are watching this video, if you've stumbled upon me, if you could put down below who you are, and I would love to subscribe to you. And I would also like to tag you in these 14 questions. So the first one is, when did you start gaining weight? I was teeny tiny skinny as a child, and for some reason around 6 or 7 years old, I think, I started to put on a little weight and eat for comfort. And I've racked my brain. I went through counseling. I have no idea why I started doing that. It's just something I started dealing with my emotions in that manner. It sticks out in my mind that in 5th grade, I think it was 5th grade, I was weighed in PE class, and that's the first time I remember what I weighed on a scale. And I was 163 in 5th grade. So that is way more than any of my friend counterparts at that time. At that point, I think, is when it became a complex in my head that I was fat or I was overweight. And that's when it kind of manifested itself into a problem. Then I would eat because I was depressed because I was fat, and so on and so on. I'm sure some of you out there have been through that circle before. And that brings me to my second. What is your heaviest weight, or was your heaviest weight? And my heaviest weight on scale was 282 on my home scale. And that is the only one I have recorded anywhere for the highest weight. Number 3 is, what diets have you been on? What diets have I not been on? I've tried them all. Is your goal weight a certain number or size? I am setting a goal weight for myself of 141 pounds. I'm 5'4", so that's within the range of a healthy weight. I have never been that weight in my entire life since I was a little kid. I was 163 when I was in 5th grade. So for me to be 141 pounds as a grown woman is very strange. It's foreign to me. It's just kind of a number I've picked right now. If I get down to 180, 160, 150, and I'm comfortable, then I'm not going to stick to this goal. I'll make the decision there. But if I had to pick a number, 141 is my number. The reason I chose that number is because my high weight was 282. So that would be half of my size. Size-wise, if I had to pick a clothing size, I went straight from like junior pluses to a 12-14 when I was in 8th grade. So I never wore less than a 12-14 in women's sizes. So I have a pair of 6s. I thought they were 8s because 8 was my goal, to be a single digit pant size, which is just insane to me. And down the road, I hope that you see me in these pants at this weight. I am not showing that picture right now, but I took a picture and they went up to about my knees. They wouldn't go any further. But one day, if I'm ever to at least get them up over my tushy, even if they don't button, I'll post a before and an after. I don't know if I'll ever fit in them actually to be able to zip them up and wear them. If I can, then way to go. But I got them on sale at Angel's Attic, which is our local, it's like a Goodwill, it's a resale store. They're a brand named Christopher Blue, which I had never heard of, but they looked like really nice jeans. I Googled them, and this pair of jeans retails for $160, and I got them for $6. So if I don't wear them, it was fun to make the pictures while it lasted. If I can't ever squeeze my butt into them, that would be amazing. So that's my goal for that. Number 5 is, what is my favorite food? I would have to say, hands down, ice cream, if not chocolate. So You know, the next would be chocolate ice cream. I kind of hope that I can't have it in a way, because I don't know if it'll be a slider food down the road. What is my favorite food now? Well, I am pre-op, and I am pre-op diet. So my favorite food now is still ice cream. What food do you refuse to give up? You know, I'm not going to answer that one in a way, because I don't know what my body is going to do or how it's going to react after surgery. So what I may say I absolutely refuse to give up, I may change my mind. At one point in time, I said I'm absolutely never, ever, ever going to give up coffee, because I love coffee. But coffee, since I've had my gallbladder out, TMI anybody, has upset my stomach horribly. And believe it or not, I have actually had quite a few days that I don't have coffee just to test it out, and I'm not as sick at my stomach. So I would probably say I won't give up coffee, but I might. How do I reward my accomplishments? Typically, from my past experiences, I have rewarded myself with food, which is not the right way to reward yourself. What will you do when you hit goal? Hopefully be more comfortable in my own skin. I would like to run at least a 5K. What diet are you following? Right now, what diet I'm following is the pre-liver shrinking diet. Not that I'm on liver shrinking diet, but the before you go on the liver shrinking diet, which is called the food funeral diet. And it's going very well. Not to lose weight, but to enjoy things that I probably won't have after surgery. But it's yummy. What is your favorite body part? I would have to say my feet, maybe. I like my nose. I don't know. Number 12, what are your non-scale goals? I guess the runs would be a non-scale goal, to run a mile under 12 minutes because that 12-minute mark is what was in high school, that you had to run a mile in 12 minutes, and it took me like 4 tries. I was about 185 pounds at the time, super out of shape at the time, and I could not run a 12-minute mile. What makes losing weight so hard for me? Hunger. In a nutshell, hunger. I start out the day, I'm going to eat great. I eat healthy meals. I eat my protein. I eat my calories that I'm supposed to eat. Low carb, healthy foods. And then by afternoon, like 3 o'clock, I feel ravenous and I feel empty. And I don't like feeling ravenous or empty. And I hate going to bed with my stomach growling. That's the worst feeling in the world. And I know when I have successful losses, I go to bed and I feel my stomach growling and I can't sleep. And I lay there with my stomach growling. And then I've lost weight. But I can't. I will get up and have a sandwich or a spoon of peanut butter, something, a glass of milk. I've even got up and had a protein shake in the middle of the night because I just flat out hate feeling hungry. So I'm hoping that that is the number one thing that the VSG will help with. Let's see, number 14 is, would you ever consider weight loss surgery? Well, obviously, because I'm doing these videos. And or would you do it again? Well, I'm not sure. I haven't had the surgery yet. So that one's kind of a in-between question for somebody that's pre-op right now. But I am really looking forward to it, and I hope that everything goes well. I'm right at a month out. So that's all for the 14 questions. Yeah.